Well, you're gonna go to jail, and so do you want to leave it running while you're in jail?
Yeah.
You want to leave it running the whole time?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna take this, and I'm gonna put this in the back of the unit. Okay. Do you have anything that's gonna stick or poke me?
No. Am I under arrest?
Yeah, you failed to identify. Are you gonna identify yourself? Yes or no?
I'm still asking what crime have I committed.
I already told you. You're being suspicious. You're videotaping people's license plates.
I'm not videotaping.
Okay. Because of that, I've got suspicious behavior that you're doing. So at the very least, you have to identify yourself. Are you going to continue not to identify yourself?
Texas Penal Code 3802 says I can choose to identify myself.
Is that a yes or no?
Detained. And if I'm under arrest, then I have to identify.
Okay, well, you're under arrest.
So I'm
under
arrest.
Are you going to identify yourself?
What
Yes
am
or
I
no?
under arrest for?
Are you going to identify yourself? Yes or no?
I'm just asking what am I under arrest for.
All right, well, listen. I'm going to turn this off. All right, because I'm not going to waste your battery or anything like that.
It's okay.
It's documented.
6 hours battery.
It's documented.
Yes,
it's documented. I'm turning it off. I, Sergeant Chapman, is turning off your video cam. Okay?
Some had warrants, jaywalking, and failure to ID. Well, the failure to ID grabbed my attention, and I asked the guy, wait a minute, why were you charged with failure to ID? He told me that he had warrants and that he lied about his identification. And I said, oh man, that sucks. And then that same guy asked me why I was there. And I told him, yeah, I was there for the same thing, failure to ID. And someone said, let me guess, you got warrants too? I said, no, I didn't have any warrants. I just didn't give my ID over to the officer. Well, everybody just started staring at me. They were like, what? All you have to do is just give your ID? You don't have warrants and you wouldn't be here in the first place. Like, that's stupid. Why would you do that? These officers got in some pretty deep trouble for it. The Galveston News wrote an article about this particular situation where these officers went inside my vehicle. Galveston County accepted an offer Tuesday to pay $10,000 to settle a claim in which I accused a sheriff employee for helping with the illegal search and seizure of my vehicle. Turner's attorney, Kervin Altaffer, accused Galveston County Sheriff Officer Sergeant Gilbert Villarreal, who worked in the jail, of taking his client's car keys and using them to find Turner's car while Turner was in custody. Altaffer accused Chapman of then searching Turner's car. On Tuesday, the Commissioner's Court voted unanimously to accept the offer to resolve claims against the county and Villarreal. After a grand jury decided not to charge Villarreal, the Sheriff's Office completed an internal investigation of the incident. Sheriff Henry Trocheset said Villarreal was demoted from sergeant to deputy. However, Chapman was indicted by a grand jury with criminal trespass, a misdemeanor offense. Well, unfortunately, the judge threw out the charges and the case was dismissed. Well, later on, Chapman was demoted from sergeant to patrol officer. And then